there, Anna here, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to be with you today for this new video. Today we will talk about intentional living, so if you want to know more about this lifestyle, keep watching. If you're new here, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. In my videos I talk about minimalism, slow living and intentional living. If you want to see more videos about this, feel free to check other videos and don't forget to subscribe. Okay guys, so today we will talk about intentional living. But Anna, what is intentional living? Living intentionally is to be intentional with what you do. It's to live a life based on your values, on your purpose, and on your priorities. So it's something we talk a lot in this channel. So if you don't want to live for the weekends, if you don't want to work only to pay the bills, and if you want to stop living on autopilot mode, you're in the right place. This video will give you some tips and tricks to start living intentionally and just enjoy your journey. Before going through this video, I just want to tell you that intentional living is not something that you achieve overnight. It's asking yourself about your decisions, your values, what you want to do often. So be patient and enjoy the journey. So the first tip is all about self-discovery. It's something I tell you a lot here, but knowing yourself is really important. It will help you in so many ways. It could be hard to just sit and ask yourself questions, but it's worth it. Knowing who you are and what you want is the first step to be intentional. If you're not clear about this, it will be difficult for you to prioritize and to know what you really want to do. If you're interested in knowing yourself better, making better decisions for yourself, and reaching your dream life, I made a new online course called Fulfilling Life 101. During 4 weeks, you will analyze your current life and know exactly which area you need to work on. You will discover what you truly want in your life. You will learn how to make better decisions, and you will create a step-by-step plan to achieve your goal and beat procrastination. I will put the link in the descriptions box below if you need more information. Being intentional means making decisions about your life. It's saying no to things that don't bring you joy and fulfillment. It's choosing to live a life in a certain way. To do so, it's important to know your values and your priorities. The number 2 is to stop multitasking. Even if you don't want to live an intentional life, guys, you need to stop multitasking. It will help you to save so much energy and so much time. When you want to live more intentionally, it's important to be focused on one thing, on one task, before starting another. I know in this world it's really difficult to do. We want to be productive 24/7. And finally, we are exhausted. So be focused on what you need to do every time. In the end, you will have more time for yourself and you will enjoy the process. To do so, I like to have a precise to-do list. It helps me to be focused because I know exactly what I need to do. Even if my to-do list is really long, every task is about 20 to 30 minutes max, and the Pomodoro method allowed me to achieve more in really less time because I take some breaks. Tell me in the comments below if you have any tips to stop multitasking. The third one is a difficult one for me, and it's to set limits. Limits about your work, about your family, and even your side hustle. It's something I want to work on in the next few weeks. It's really challenging to set limits with a side hustle. With the new program online, I worked a lot in the past few months, and even if I finished my to-do list, I continued to work to move on faster. I was exhausted, and sometimes I didn't do anything the next day because I was too tired. That's why it's essential to set limits with your work. When it's done, and you can take time for yourself. It's like setting boundaries with your to-do list, your family, and your work. If you want to live an intentional life, it's really important to review your priorities often. Why doing so? Because your priorities will change depending on where you are in your life. Sometimes you will think about the next 6 months and you will tell yourself that your priorities is For example, your side hustle. But perhaps during this 6 months you totally forget about your health and everything else. So it's important to review your priorities, to not be overwhelmed by your side hustle, and finally thinking about yourself. You need to ask yourself, what is important for me right now? And what can I do to be more intentional doing this in the next few days? You will see that every tip is going very well with another one. And this one goes very well with stopping to do a lot of things at the same time. It's to do something with purpose. When you want to start something in your life or whatever you want to do, ask yourself if it's something that brings you joy. Does this thing make you closer to your goals? Is this something that will help you with your health? It's the same for your finance. You need to be intentional with your purchases. With these questions, you will decrease the number of activities you add to have more time for activities you really love. Pretty tempting, right? The number 6 is to stop trying to please everybody. It's about learning to live for yourself and not for others. It's stopping to say yes to everybody for everything and start thinking about what you want. As I said, if you say yes to something, you say no to another things maybe more important. It's also asking yourself who you want to spend time with and which friends you care about and which ones not. And the final one is to practice more self-care. It could be more exercises, set boundaries, and take some time for yourself. It's not just skincare routines, it's also about your mind. It's something that it's difficult to do during these times. We are afraid of missing something, so we don't think about ourselves. But it's really important. We don't live to please others. We live to live our lives and to be happy. Okay guys, I hope this quick video will help you to live more intentionally. I also have a lot of work to do to live this kind of lifestyle. It's really not overnight. If you want to learn more about the new program, don't forget to check the link in the descriptions box below. And if you have any questions, DM me on Instagram or another platform. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.